we're sad this morning not because of the heat or because of the cost of living. It's because of the echoes of death, raining of insecurities that is happening in Plateau right now, in Jos. Over 30 people have been recorded dead in the last 10 days or less, and it's not even funny anymore. This morning we're going to be talking about the insecurity, how it has cheapened greatly into society, communities, and as a nation. Really, it's worth talking about. Good morning, this is the rundown. How are you both doing and how doing?
I'm not doing okay. I'm not fine. My heart is heavy because Nigeria is really bleeding, and it seems that like the government are being adamant, like they don't know what's happening. It's like they feel it's like they don't know what's happening in Nigeria, the same Nigeria that we all are. Because tell me why these killings keep happening. In fact, I think it's even getting worse. Yes. Because as at last year, yeah, it was, but then no. Like it's like back to back. Like every 24 hours, you hear new death toll or bandit attacked, and they are always coming on motorcycle.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad because one had thought that we won't be hearing things like bombing any longer. That suicide bombers.
Yeah, we get
now. Go to community, open fire. I was asking someone the other day, is the place like a bush like a small village in a bush or something? He said no, that the place is an open place like a town.
And they still have that infantry.
You now wonder, what is really happening? What's happening here? And it brings me to the fact that, like you said, always coming on bike and always attacking at night.
Always at night.
Always at night. So it goes to tell you that there is a fundamental problem.
Yes.
There's a fundamental problem that the government is not seeing. If the night is the time they operate, then are we deploying military in the daytime where these people have no business?
Exactly.
And leave the night out of this whole thing? That's where my concern is.
What do you think, Kenny?
It's daily I wake up and my heart actually is always heavy. It's not a joking matter.
At all.
It seems like someone is trying to reduce Nigeria population. It seems this is geared towards reducing Nigeria population, because I can't understand where in a safe country where terrorists take over and the president would rather fly out than to address the issue.
It's appalling.
It's really appalling. Will you leave your house burning and decide to go and visit your neighbor who is celebrating?
Doesn't make any sense.
Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
You leave your own house burning and you went to your friends and drink cup of tea and
laughing as if nothing happened.
So it's really terrible. And unfortunately, those who live in the city do not really seems not to care. I mean,
don't really feel it. You are very correct. You are very correct.
Yeah. It seems it's normal. Another day. It's normal. Communities are empty. Villages empty.
This morning I saw people living
in the community in Nasir State.
Husbands becoming widowers. Women, married women becoming widows.
It's the same we are emotional about. It's worth being emotional about.
It's what I can describe this as total madness. It's a total madness. Nothing. You cannot explain that. These are countries. You know, when I was little, when we hear, then we listen to radio. The Yoruba we call it Adoloro. It's Afghanistan. I'll be hearing all that.
You hear it happen in Iran.
When I hear Adoloro, I don't pay attention to.
Yes, you just passively hear it.
Was in 2009. And this continue back to back. And when the situation, like the issue of former President Goodluck Jonathan, when he was trying to tackle this, and people say these are our people, and up to now, Gumi is saying, up to now, at the NSA,
it's ridiculous.
National Security Advisor to the presidency saying that these are our children, our brothers. How can you call? If you are a good person, you are my brother, you are my sister. But if you are a bad person, I cannot. I would not have it. Like, why should I want to have it? Like, no.
So the question
it's
just beyond. I don't know.
It's beyond. It's beyond what the mind can really fathom. Like you cannot describe it.
So the question I want to even ask is, if it happened in Lagos, would this be the same energy? That's the question. That's the question that keeps like rolling in my mind. If it happened in Lagos, would it be the same energy?
Let me even give you numbers. Let me even give you numbers so that you will understand what we are saying better. A government committee, fact-finding committee, that was deployed to check how killings in Plateau State between 2001 and 2025, 11,749 persons.
Not goats.
Yes, have
human
been
beings
and 420 communities sacked,
human beings
sacked or attacked. So it tells you these are human beings. Like what he said, like it's as if somebody is technically trying to deplete the population of Nigeria. Because how do you explain this to me? How do you explain this to me? 11,000 people. That's some communities abroad have that number as a state.
Yes.
In some countries, just one state, that number, 11,000. Just, and then you find that is in between. We are talking about 2001 to 2025.
You know, initially they were during the administration of Goodluck. They termed it as or glamorized it as herders. They said they were
they keep changing the names.
Herders. I don't know what. I mean, it's just that the matter has gone beyond what they can cover up or try to, make it concealing. They know that it has gone beyond that. The media, both the conventional media, the digital media, everybody now are awake to see that this is the truth. This is what we are suffering as a nation, as a people. You can no longer sugarcoat it and try to paint some people black. We know the truth already. We know that these people are not even herders. And if they are, during the administration of Buhari also, it gave room for this. I think this didn't start just on a day, right? Or in a day. It did not start just in a day. They were baby steps before it became giant steps. Of course. And this is where we are right now. We can no longer contain it. And it's not like they don't know what to do, because even one of them, they do know what to do. Allegedly, they do.
No, it's not even allegedly. Let me tell you that they know what to do. Nigeria has the capacity to end this carnage, this menace, these killings. We have our police officers at top when it comes to national peacekeeping mission. Nigeria is one of the best countries when it comes to peacekeeping mission. Our soldiers are one of the best when it comes to peacekeeping mission in the whole world. So what is actually happening? The lack of political will. I watched the President Bola Tinubu the other day on phone with his grandchildren. After these guys, you call them what? Bandits. How do we call them bandits? These are terrorists. They are not. Please, can we stop giving it coloration? Can we stop sugarcoating it as if it's something small? These are bandits. These are not bad bandits. These are terrorists. They're enemies of Nigeria. And I watched the president laughing with his grandchildren. Like, God, this man is laughing with his grandchildren, and other people are the bloodshed. People are dying in their hundreds. And the figure you mentioned, the 11,000, is the number captured
that we're able to.
There are some that
even
I learned in some area in Kaduna. let me use the word allegedly. That the current governor Ubasani that said you cannot report, journalists cannot go to some places, and there are reports you cannot by now publish. In the north, there are places, and people will also blame Nigerian journalists.
That
No,
they are covering.
at times, no. You cannot report some of the incidents. You cannot report them, and so our president, does he have a heart of stone? Like,
Okay.
It's difficult to really understand the gravity of what is happening. I lost my mom and my younger sister, and my father within the space of 5 years, and I was shaking. I lost my mom, and I was drinking myself to bed because the psychology, I could not, let alone somebody losing
a child,
and
relative, loved ones.
Somebody losing 6 persons in his family or in our family.
It is well with us.
Wow.
It is not well. It is not well. Currently,
so in case you're just joining us, this is the rundown. So we need to also throw it to our viewers. What do they think in the comment section? Tell us what you think about the current insecurity happening. In fact, specifically, what's happening in Plateau State. Please let us know in the comment section, because we're going to read it out and we're going to say, oh, this is what this person said. So moving on, still talking about insecurity. Let's not also forget petrol.
Yeah.
Now, petrol is a problem in Nigeria. And then the Iran is now saying that they are ready to sell crude oil, but then they want to trade in the Chinese yuan. So what does this mean?
You know,
I think you're all laughing.
You see, it's strategic.
Very,
you know,
very
somehow,
strategic.
I raise my hand for Iran. You see, when a country is prepared, it shows. It shows. When a country, they are practicing Islamic Republic.
Yeah.
And that is not a government, the kind of government you see anywhere else. They specifically created it for themselves. And to a large extent, it is working for them. They understand the capacity they have in Strait of Hormuz. That is their major, it's like, this is our gold mine. We are sitting on it. And it's working for them. You don't come and attack a country. A country, Iran knows that if it goes to outright war with Israel and America, it can't win. It can't win. A single man cannot fight 2 people. If the 2 of them really want to attack, you can't win. But they can take advantage of that little area that they have and sit on it and also control the world economy. And that's what they are doing. And it's a big win for them.
Well,
so I want
you call this a big win, and when it comes to Iran, Israel, USA war, and I will always differ because the praise singing we're giving Iran in this part of the world, I think we don't actually know what is going on in that country. Yes, many of us do not know what is going on. Within 60 days, Iran killed not less than almost 40,000 of its people for protesting. A young man, a vibrant athlete, 19 years old, was hanged for protesting. Not because he committed any crime, not because he went on the street to be shooting. He was executed along 2 others the same day. No outcry from those countries who are the countries supporting Iran now. So Iran has prepared itself before now, but who do we blame? We also blame the U.S. In such a way that the former president of our U.S., Barack Obama, also enabled some of the nonsense that is going on in that place now, because he funded the regime. You can't fund a regime that is reckless like Iran. Iranian regime is reckless. You can't fund that.
But wait,
have they used any nuclear weapon anywhere?
Has Iran used any nuclear
Iran is
weapon?
on record. Iran is one of the top sponsors of terrorists in the world.
That is,
Hezbollah,
but that does not have
get their
anything to
funding.
do with nuclear weapons.
No, it does.
If you say you are fighting a country,
they get their funding. Look at what happened in Hamas. Let's go back to Hamas. Hamas, years ago, Israel came up and said, okay, do you know what? We're giving you this territory. Then, again, let us become one state. The one-state solution was not solving it. Then two-state solution, not solving it. Hamas leaders getting so much money, but what do they use this money for? They use the money to buy weapons. They use the money to build tunnel to Israel and to other parts. They were stockpiling weapons. A same country don't live like that.
All right.
You don't sponsor such a country.
All right, I understand what Eniola is saying. Eniola is trying to say that Iran's are enablers of this. So
well,
you are, if you're an accomplice, you are as well a machinery, and you are also encouraging these things. It doesn't matter if you are directly in it. That's what he's trying to say. So I get that point here.
Well,
but I think there is a need to quickly go on a short break. We'll be right back.
My name is Queen Izzy, also known as Queen of the Jungle, also known as Izzy Baby Mamanla, and I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, repping Lagos, Nigeria, Saleko. And yeah, I'm next up. Don't play. Gra. What is my biggest misconception? I think that maybe people think that I can be a gangster or rude or like, you know, very like aggressive energy, because rap in general is like a aggressive genre, and I do a lot of drill music, trap music. But when they meet me in person, they're always like, oh, you're so nice, you're so genuine, you're so lovely. And I'm like, I mean, duh, what did you expect? So I just feel like, you know, sometimes that's the misconception when it comes to just being a rapper in general. But yeah, really, I'm a sweetheart. I'm a gangster romantic. Yeah. What comes first for me between the beats, the lyrics, and the emotion? It's always going to be the emotion, because I start off with how I feel before I make the music. If I'm in a good mood, if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm going through a heartbreak, if I'm lit, if I want to dance, that sets the tone for like the type of beat I'm going to create. And then of course the beat comes next, because I have to love the beat. I have to fall in love with the sound. The sound has to match the emotion so that the lyrics can bring it to life. And being me, I'm a lyricist, so the lyrics is easy. It's easy. Always. What do I think about the Nigerian music industry today? Well, I feel like it's a great time to be Nigerian in the music industry. Nigerian people are like the most loved, most lit, most talented, most everything. And, you know, I feel like we've done a great job penetrating the market. So I feel like it's high in demand, which is why I even relocated and came back to Nigeria. So I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to see it growing. I'm happy that it's having so many lanes. There's like Afro pop, there's Afro Alte, there's Afro everything. So I'm just happy that we are able to show the world that we can literally do any sound. So yeah, and I'm happy to add to it too. Who would I like to collaborate with? I would right now love to collaborate with Black Sheriff. Don't play. I love Black Sheriff. His music reminds me a lot of the emotion that I feel when I make my music. It feels very passionate and deep, and so I would love to collaborate with him. I would also love to collaborate with Tory Lanez. I would love to collaborate with Nasty C. You know, so many people, all the greats, Burna, you know, so many people. And who wouldn't I like to collaborate with? I feel like right now I'm not really into any rubbish sounds. So anybody that falls in that category, I can't really think right now, but I don't really so what makes me want to collaborate with a person is if they can sing live very well and they make me a fan of them performing in real life. Because if I go to your music and I stream it, that's cool, but if I see you in person and you make me love your sound, I'm definitely gonna want to work with you in the future. So yeah. The lowest moment in my journey that has almost made me quit music has never happened because I feel like music is me, and no matter what low I face, like I talk about that in my music. It fuels me to make more music because it's a way of expression for me. So anything I'm going through on my brokest days, on my littest days, like music is an escape for me. So I don't think anything I go through in life will ever make me stop, and I pray to God that I never will stop. Fame or privacy? Privacy, because I feel like you need privacy in life to stay stable-minded, you know? Fame and all of that is cool, but I've always been a very popular person. I've always been very social. Like, I've always had, like, you know, vibes everywhere I'm outside. Everybody knows me. So I definitely honor those private moments, private conversations. And the more I mature and the more I grow, I really appreciate those moments where I have privacy to just be myself and decompress. So privacy, 100%.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further, we got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68-000-168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos.
Social media has gone agog as usual because we've seen that what we thought it wasn't it. I think most times, or now, we should try and see things in more clearer perspective and maybe just hold back a bit before we have comments or anything, because if we later find out that Blessing's CEO claimed that she had cancer, but twist of an event, it ended up that she didn't have cancer. She only tried to play the public for a fool. You get that? So, on this case, I could remember that somebody was saying that, no, she will never give Blessing CEO anything or whatever. So I think you're right. And I just admit I'm on the wrong side.
The painful part is she used someone else's result. She altered someone else's result. And then made it hers. Now, when the family of the person that owns the result is now saying they are giving her 24 hours to come and explain that thing she did.
Yeah.
Now she said, no, she's not the one that brought it out, though. That it was one guy called Mario something that brought the... And then the Mario guy had to come and defend himself. At first, he said that, oh, he didn't want to... He was trying to protect her image and everything. But now that she has thrown him under the bus, he is going to finally push her to the main streets, to the railway.
Aura for aura.
So he came out and he brought out the DM evidence. That is why it's good to have evidence, especially when it comes to things that has to do with digital stuff, chatting and all of that. Always learn to screenshot.
Yes, and
screenshot for documentative purposes, so that they will not carry you to prison. You get it?
If you don't understand screenshot, it's a screen thoughts.
You screen you check it. You get you check it so that they won't carry you to jail for what you didn't know. So the guy came out and he was like, this was what happened. When he saw Blessing CEO's video crying initially, he was like, wow, could this be real? So he had to, send her a DM that, what's up, what's happening? She's like, I'm tired. It's like, what's going on? Let us know. If we need to solicit for funds for you, we'll be able to do that. Nigerians are not that wicked. You get, we know that you have bad character, but then again, you get. So she was like, she now told her that, oh, please, where is the results, your test results, so that at least he can show it to the public and solicit for funds, because that is good grounds for soliciting for funds. So he now said, she said, oh, let me have your WhatsApp number. So they took the conversation from Instagram DM down to the WhatsApp. And he entered WhatsApp, Mama send results. He sent results, finish, he deleted. as Kasala boss, he deleted them. Meanwhile, the guy had already screenshotted it.
Oh.
So the part, you know, when you delete a message and someone replies that message, you will see that thing.
Yes.
So he was like, Shebi you see. And this girl had the audacity
the
the temerity, the impetus.
You don't do that.
Bless you, don't let me go.
You've made us for a fool,
you've taken me to Harvard.
See, really, this is going to really mess up with people's mind. We want to still show it out there. People want to be able to show it there that they are still empathetic and they still have sympathy. Even if there's an iota of sympathy in them, to be able to be sensitive to health issues, particularly when they are as complicated as this. Now, you say you have cancer. Cancer isn't... This is an expensive joke.
She said she has cancer, but she doesn't know the stage.
She said stage 4.
No, now she said, no, now she's saying she has cancer, but she does not know the stage. So people are now saying, please, oh yeah, give us back our money.
Where's Blessing this morning?
20.
Where is she this morning?
I'm seeing. I heard she went to Asaba.
Police custody.
I heard she went to Asaba.
Should be in police custody this morning.
It's fraud.
And she said that very dark man is asking for money back, but that very dark man should hold on until she says her wig. Yes.
Until she says some of her wigs.
That she will like in this.
So the money you collected, you have already used it up for the cancer treatment.
There's no law.
She has used the money.
There's no law. There's no rule. Everybody can do any
laws. Section 419 of the crime constitution says that you are like you can. It's like what this guy says. 2 dirika of rice.
Yes, 2 portion of rice. 2 portion of rice.
You are just. You know where you are heading to. So this thing should guide you. You don't. There are children on social media. There are teens on social media.
It's really.
My concern is
appalling.
My concern is Nigerian police will not do anything by law.
You say it's social media stuff.
No, until a person
that pressing their neck.
File petition.
Yes, that's true.
They keep talking about repetitive.
If people, that one that VDM is doing there, if that's where he stops, police will not do anything.
We will not do anything.
Until VDM has put his hand to paper and say, please, I want you to go and arrest Blessing CEO for fraud. That is when they will arrest her.
Please, Nigerian police, we are calling you this morning. That
we beg of you.
We learned that Blessing CEO is still in Nigeria. Please, we need that.
She's eating seafood okra.
Yes.
They chop crab.
And tried for Yahoo.
Where is our billionaire boyfriend? IVD.
No, at least that wasn't even in the picture.
The money is here, so this one can support her. But Blessing CEO is. This is a big act of immoral.
Yes.
It's really immoral.
It is.
And you're taking advantage of
people.
I was telling people that day that I don't believe that. Somebody that had the audacity to go and stand in front of somebody's house and say God did it. So what are you not expecting from that person?
Broke the camel's back completely.
So when people started asking for refund, she said no, that the money that they sent to her was out of goodwill. That is her fans that sent
goodwill.
Yes, that's what she said.
Even God can withdraw his goodwill. Even God can withdraw his goodwill. God made men, in his a man in his own image. But what happened during the time of Noah? God decided to
allow some to perish.
Yes, some to perish. So So, but Blessing CEO, just like God, we are children of God, and we are following His footsteps. Please return the money. If you cannot return the money to individual, send the money to an NGO.
Yes.
Send it to. There is one children village in Isolodie. You can take the money to that place for them to for those children to live their life. It's criminal. It's criminal.
So
forging record, impersonating.
So I think let's go to the comments. I think our comment section is still marinating. So they are still thinking about the Plateau State. So let me just read what they have to say about the Plateau State issue. Someone says, "It is well. It is well. What will pastors tell us?" So this is by Gaji Place. Says, "It is well. What will pastors tell us?" And Classic Lumi says, "It is really well." And Gaji says again, it's not a laughing matter.
No,
it is not. It is not a laughing matter at all.
It cannot be
That's
taken
life.
with
At
levity.
all.
No, this is serious.
And classic, I
discussion.
think classic Lumi is a Christian because she's saying, so she's replying Gaji saying, just let the pastor man breathe.
It's
See.
true. Let Pastor man. There's Reverend Ezekiel,
Yeah.
who has been crying out.
That man has been
and some
crying and
people
crying
have
and
been
crying.
bullying him that
think
he's
that's
doing
not very
this,
well.
he's doing that. Somebody who is bearing
But
community
this
members
burden.
daily. And you think it's right to be seeing that body every day? You
So
think it's fun?
It shouldn't be
Adeyemi
normalized.
Adebayo 8804 says, it's so preposterous and it's the reality, and that's the reality of Nigeria.
Exactly. It's
And Classic
preposterous.
Lumi replies to him saying, may God come to our rescue. And Gaji Place says, I'm from Nigeria but based in Ukraine.
No, you have to come back. Oh, you
Come back.
See, this thing.
So okay, as the comments are already coming in for from Blessing CEO's
Okay,
issue.
okay.
Someone says, so the person is the prayer sanctuary 247 says, please, I need a refund. Oh, you like say this person, he donates.
contributed money. They catch you, man.
Please, can you advise that person to petition the Nigeria police?
Yes, you can do it. Start
Please,
from
the
the
prayer
beginning.
sanctuary, please
Start
petition
from
the
the
Nigerian
With
police.
evidence
Yeah.
of
With evidence
transfer.
of transfer.
Yes.
They would arrest, don't
He
they will
doesn't
arrest
even
her.
need evidence of transfer.
No, he needs
petition.
because police
Just
will.
petition.
No one
No,
wants
they ask for
evidence.
evidence.
They ask for
Yeah.
evidence.
You can,
You know.
you can
So
appreciate
and
the command.
the person goes ahead to say again, God of thunder with fire emoji.
Ah.
Bang, 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 bang.
Blessing go live long.
But then
like
again,
this.
she kept claiming that she's not aware of the people that sent money to her. Oh, okay, maybe I will check.
Eh?
Oh, so you sent money to
That
me.
lady is a criminal.
So
person, though.
Gaji Plays says, so he's replying to you, Omalara, the law. He says, what section 419 says in simple terms, in brackets, it says, it makes it a crime to obtain money or
By
property by
pretense.
false
By
pretense,
Yes.
use deception, lies or fake promises
Yes.
to cheat someone.
Yes.
Then he
And
continues to
everything
say,
mentioned
run
here is inside
scams,
that.
Yes.
run scams like send money first, then you'll get something bigger later. Classic advance fee fraud. And then it says, common example of 419 fraud is fake lottery or inheritance messages, romance scams, asking for money for business deals that don't exist online, scams or like online
medical
scams,
support.
online scams promising huge returns after small payment. That is MMM. And
Yeah,
what's that
yeah,
one that
yeah.
just
Ponzi
happened?
scheme,
Ponzi scheme and the legs.
One
So
CB.
let's move on to I want to
CBS.
CBS.
so still on social media trends. You know that MMVCAs, they just did their
Yeah.
so I want to ask the question. Why is it that they are not nominating YouTube movies? Are they not up to standard?
It's called AMVC. It means African
African
Magic
Oh, please.
movies.
Movies.
Not
But some of the movies that were there were not
Mostly
from
on TV. Mostly on.
But
on
wait,
TV.
are people still really watching African Magic more than
That's
Why are
Netflix?
people not watching? People are watching.
They
More
have
than
kids at
Netflix.
home
Yes,
now.
people are watching.
They have kids
More
that their
than Netflix.
children, their
Yes,
parents.
you can
Because
decide. Many people
I'm thinking-
many people hesited with this. Many people are actually hesited.
but there are some
Netflix.
movies that I
You
don't think
can
they
leave.
will
You
get.
can still leave your DSTV not subscribed.
Okay, so you're
to
saying- okay, you
for
said-
months and resubscribe, but people still watch.
But you're saying it's mostly African Magic, but
Yeah.
Ginger is there. Ginger is not
Yeah,
African
Ginger.
Magic.
Yeah,
Ginger
it's
is not
on
an African Magic
Netflix.
movie.
So I think
Behind the scenes, I think behind the scenes is also there.
yeah,
BTS.
and
Yes,
it's not.
BTS.
And it's not.
It's not an African
yes.
Magic movie.
So
it's
what
a
are
Boba
the,
movie.
the issue is that until you tell me that you are hungry, I cannot
Feed you.
Can't give you
I
food.
cannot give you food. Many of these
They don't
guys, they don't
submit.
even submit.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
the rule says that your movie, the movie you submit that is qualified, must be a movie submitted done
January.
within January to December
Yes.
of previous
previous
year.
year. Yes, yes.
It's the movie you submit.
Yes.
I heard somebody saying it's a scam. If you don't submit your movie,
Nobody will
afford
give-
that.
yes.
Who are you? Are you God? That
Yes.
somebody will come and beg you to
And
submit.
put your name
And
without
put your name
permission.
and say just like
Is-
somebody
is the truth.
saying that this is my phone. God, let Allah call me. And
You
didn't
did
give
not do
anybody.
any business.
No, you didn't. Apart from doing any business, you didn't even give anybody your bank account, your account number.
Yeah.
You didn't give anybody your account number. So we should movie producers should stop the
blame game.
The blame game.
Exactly.
The nonsense of sitting
and waiting for them to discover your. There are thousands of
waiting
movies
for multi-choice or AMVCA to come and approach you and say, knock at your door. We are here to give. So give us your movie.
If you know that this, see, they have been. This is their 12th edition. First edition, second, third. They have been. They've maintained that momentum, and it's worthy of them to be met. You need to reach out to them because they've done a lot of work, investment, everything. So I think it's what you know that this thing is important, then you must take it as such.
And if you think it's a scam, please organize your own award.
Yes.
Exactly.
And just pick somebody from on the street. So the rule also says that your movie must be between 60 minutes and 120 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you don't meet that criteria, there is another thing. You can't do a movie and you don't. See, there are people that have been nominated, have been nominated for 6 times that I haven't won the award. Nor they afford, they've entered for it. They could be that they are not qualified. I don't want to believe that. See, these the juries are men and women of integrity.
Yes.
They won't sacrifice
integrity
for anything.
No
they are brilliant. They've done their job. They are sensible. They are creative experts. And they know that if they give this award to unqualified movie, they immediately are demarketing the entire movie industry in Africa. In Africa. Now we have Central Africa joining, and North Africa joining the rest to also win the award at AMVCA. So it's a good fit. I mean, if somebody is doing something, I think you should give kudos.
And if you need more, if you need more info on this, I mean, you want us to break it down, you want to get analysis on first the nominations, our own projections, do well to watch POV every Thursday. We would give you, that's like absolute insight. Nothing left out. We are going to break it down. So, but for this purpose, we just have to speak later on it. Moving forward.
So moving forward, we are now going to VDM and B-Lord. and now, Shore entered the charts.
Oh, what's Shore looking for? See, on a straight line, Shore. On a straight line, you don't need to be there. You know, see, he knows that what B-Lord did is absolutely wrong. You don't do that the first time, second time, third time on a billboard without my consent. I'm a brand.
Just remove your hand from that.
Can I say your? Can I speak?
Please go on.
So let's I think for people, for the sake of people that don't know what really happened. So VDM sued B-Lord for using his image and brand on billboards, flyers, and the Blunt app without authorization. Meanwhile, you know, VDM has already trademarked his name. You get, so you can't do that. But I think B-Lord was just trying to spice the guy. He was just trying to get on that.
And he's paying for it. He needs to be there.
People, the way people act in Nigeria sometimes it just feels like
this is a country where somebody can see your content and get
away.
You get it? So
and
he sued B-Lord, and then B-Lord was remanded. Do you know that VDM had to make sure he went there? He followed them to make sure that yes,
you
saw him enter that prison. So he came out, and then Soraya now said, he doesn't think Soraya was telling one of the lawyers.
Has Soraya not been detained
it's
himself?
very sentimental.
Has Soraya not been held for days?
So I feel that man.
I mean, that's I think justice and all of that.
He just wants to be in the
relevant.
I think Egbon Showore just wants to be in the news, but he got it, sir. You actually got it all wrong.
It's not everything you.
One thing, I won't be comfortable. Okay, somebody said something that. Mr. Showore, will you be comfortable that APC use your poster, your picture, and say that Showore has endorsed President Bola Tinubu for a second time? How will you feel? This is a criminal matter. This is a crime. A crime has been committed, and when a crime is committed, let the law take its course.
Let
face
law
the
take its
music,
course.
please.
Don't
Face
stop
the
being
music.
sentimental.
You know what I'm feeling. You know, Very Dark Man says he's the internet police. Before now, Sowore is the owner of Sahara Reporters. Somehow, Sahara Reporter was trying to put himself out there as the police.
Yeah.
So
Performing
it's as if,
investigative
it's as
journalism.
if Very Dark Man
And
is
oftentimes
taking
allegedly
away
they are
Their
not accurate.
credibility
it's as
and
if,
their relevance.
he's taking it away. So the man still wants to show that.
But
you
this
can
this
see
guy
that.
is actually big enough for
for
everyone.
For everybody.
Everyone, you don't have to
So
attack.
I like myself, I do my thing my own way, and I don't care about others.
Yes.
Like, do your thing. Even John the Baptist, when Jesus Christ rose and started his ministry, he just went down. Because he knows
He
that
said it, that I will decrease,
that
that
he
he
so
may
may
increase.
increase. So there's a time where there's no champion forever. There's a time where you reign and you should give others to also reign. And it's also something for Nigerians to learn.
Yeah.
Your image right. You have right to your image. And I hope this will set a precedent for others. Others should learn that should anybody use your image without authorization, let that person pay. It's money for you.
So I want to ask a quick question because we're supposed to move on like really quick. So does it mean that you have to trademark your name or your image or something? What if you don't do that?
No,
once
you get to a point of popularity, that your name, when you say Rattel now, what goes to everybody's mind is Very Dark.
Okay.
That name has become big enough.
It's like a household name.
Go and pay money and own it.
Okay.
You should pay.
So you guys watch out.
Because you have a lot to
Erica,
lose.
I'm going to be a household name. I'm going to go and trademark my name.
You should
All right.
trademark
So
it.
to our viewers, because we're supposed to go on a break, but before that, to our viewers in the comment section, and if you're just joining us, this is the rundown where we dissect everything that has happened in the week, and we'll tell you how it is, and you also give us your feedback. So tell us what you feel. We've spoken about the insecurity, the killings that happened in Plateau State. We spoke about fuel prices and what is happening in Iran versus US. And now we spoke about Blessing CEO and her gimmicks. We've spoken about the AMVCAs, and we just spoke about VDM and B-Lord / Sowore entering the chat. So tell us what you think. What are your opinions? Tell us what you think in the comment section.
I think we need to go pay some bills now because I mean we have sponsors for this show, and if we do not put them out there, we might be sued too.
I don't want to go to class. I don't have
I'm
lawyer.
just a visitor here.
And he's removing himself from the chat.
This is why they buy fuel never increase like this. Suddenly we just overnight we see that the fuel have increased to 1,000 plus. Before 830, 800, 700, but now 1,230. Now they buy fuel.
Hi people, today we are still on the price hike issue, and today we are on the streets of Lagos to ask commercial drivers the highest price they have gotten fuel per litre recently. Come with me, let's go ask them.
The fuel too cost, and we know they happy at as a transporter, as a driver, transporter. We know they make income at all. The one if you buy fuel, we know they see the money at all, and we know if you increase money because passenger no fit pay the money. If you increase them, you increase money, passenger no go fit pay. You little one way you buy, you know, we pay passenger no go. Last week we buy almost 1,130. You know, it past 2 days they increase am to 1,230 naira. And the amount wey you see they carry passenger, now we see they carry. Only driver na dey suffer am. No good at all.
Actually, I entered this bus from Magboro, and I'm going to K2. From Magboro to K2 is 800 naira, and before it's 600. Now it's 800 naira.
It's 1,003 now, 1,003.
How much did they buy before?
Before it's 200 naira. But we just everything just increased. 1,003, 1,250.
I'll buy like today, not like today. I'll buy like 1,230.
How much did they buy before?
Before, at least we still they manage 800, 900 before, but now it's too expensive.
Recently today, I bought fuel from Mobi filling station 1,240. 1,240, yes.
How much you used to buy before?
Before I used to buy 8.39, 8.50. Some places they tell you different price. Some places 9 something.
What do you want make government do now about all this?
I want make government try to the fuel to come down small because you know pay at all the way the condition that in Nigeria be. If you say me we give the price, pass you know passenger will fit enter the transport and their salary no increase. You understand? They know if you pay.
They can reduce the price of the fuel. It will be better. I pray that.
It's just help us to bring the fuel down. They should please, because we calling price for people sef. We are very ashamed to tell them their price. To tell them the price of the bus. If you tell them 700, they'll say like this now we are going to Yanoworo. Me alone, even though if I'm not a commercial driver, I won't enter it. I will say it's too much. From here to Yanoworo, 700 naira. But it's not our fault.
We are begging government. The thing is too much. The sufferness in this country for fuel, that kind of a thing. We don't even understand this anymore. The thing is, we need the government to come to our aid. They should come to our help. They should help us. We don't know what to do. It's not only this fuel operating. We are buying fuel costly. We are facing other challenges on the road.
Government should help us. So we are begging our daddy Tinubu to come to our aid. It's not easy at all. Entering motor from Magboro to Vega, 800 naira. It's not friendly.
You have seen, you have heard. Nigerians, they are not happy. Talk more of the commercial drivers. They are not happy. The government has to do something about the increments in fuel price. That is all for today. My name is Miss Christopher. See you next time. Bye.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us. Nigeria political space is already active for 2027, and yes, there are coalition issues. There are also the APC standing alone, and there have been other issues that have risen since the back-to-back about if INEC was supposed to not go for the Congress that ADC had. So what's your opinion on that?
So I think number one, if I think I don't know if I should say this, but I feel it's planned because why the ADC have been doing this thing since last year. They've been trying to come together. You know, some candidates have moved from their big parties to form this coalition, and then all of a sudden INEC is saying they don't recognize them. What does that mean?
They have a fun trio.
Well, this is a case of Esau
Nigeria.
and Jacob. So it's the voice of Jacob, but the hands of Esau. So it's one thing I should be careful. Nigerian judges should be careful.
Mess our democracy.
And even President Bola Tinubu should be careful. This is the only country we have. This is the country everybody pushing too hard. And if this country get burnt, you see, countries do not get burnt just a day, with just one incident. And there's been a lot of pushback. PDP is gone, literally gone.
Yes,
Labour Party is dead, and this is ADC, and we're still doing this. INEC is selective on which court order to even obey. Which Congress you obey? Is it Ibadan Congress or Wike Congress and it's a Congress? Here? So how did we get? That is the question. How did we get here? See, we have to be careful. See, when the issue of ADC happened, I was like, God, I am really scared for Nigeria. I'm really scared for Nigeria. It's a serious, and it has happened to countries that are in crisis now, because when something the pattern is that the leaders, they don't listen. They will not listen, no matter what, no matter the prayer, no matter the pleas, no matter the advocacy, they will not. And it seems Nigeria is at crossroad. Nigeria is at crossroad. Every year we say this may be the last the last election. This may be the last election, and it seems we are sitting on a gunpowder and we are joking with our lives.
My concern is, ever since the talk about 2027 started, this appears to be the time that we are seeing a movement or a coalition that can actually tackle the ADC. Because PDP, for me, PDP,
they're weaklings now,
but the ADC is showing capacity to be able. All they need to do is pick the right candidate.
Yes, but
they can actually push.
Have you seen members?
Yes. Atiku is there.
So, but then
Peter is there. Wakwanzo has joined.
What is President Bola Tinubu afraid of?
What is he afraid of?
You have almost all the state government.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something. You see the North. You can swing them to wherever they feel comfortable in terms of getting arms and other things. Now, there's hunger in the land.
Yes, serious hunger.
There's hunger. They are feeling it. They even prefer Goodluck Jonathan's era to this time.
I think most Nigerians prefer
and they know that the major issue they are having is the president that is sitting there. If he was an Hausa man sitting there, they believe that it will be different. And because of that, they can afford to say, let us align with an Hausa man. So the current Tinubu will be afraid that he could lose the North, and that's the truth. In the North, you can come and give them food prior to election. But they are afar. The big people can tell them, remember that you have been in hunger since. This food you just got, please, just eat your food, Jeje, and this is who we are voting for.
Is politics no longer a way or an avenue to lead?
Of course.
Yes, it's an avenue to lead. People say
they don't want you.
They don't want you.
They don't want you.
Why you should go?
You have not done well.
Funny for me was, as at the end of going towards the end of last year, we thought Kwankwanso was moving from NNPP to APC.
Yes.
All of a sudden, Baba just carry
because they went to meet him. The APC went to meet Kwankwanso.
Kwankwanso is a man of integrity.
Yes.
When you look at his political
antecedent.
No man of integrity when it comes to
politics.
Everybody looking at me.
They have their personal
one thing I want to believe that Tinubu could not meet the demand of Kwankwanso. So
I bet. See, in years past, we've seen what Kwankwanso has done. Now, from their records here, from he was the governor of Kano State from 1999 to 2003 and 2011, and a major political base in Nigeria. And you would have known for someone
he
that
has a very large control.
Yes, in the North.
Yes.
For someone
very
who has
large.
The North
they
are
like
loyal
him.
people.
They like him.
See, if you do them well,
they like him.
They would dance to your tune.
Yes.
There are no shortcuts about it. So that speaks about a man. And you know, Northerners, they are good people.
You will be shocked. You will be shocked that it's the ADC that will win the governorship of Kano.
It's just my fear about this is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an incumbent president and is currently. So what are the chances? What chances do we have for him to be overruled? In the past, of course, we might want to put references to what has happened in the past, where this kind of situations aren't happening. But you might also have a very slow tendency because of what is happening.
Now,
in the insecurities.
If I may speak to that, Goodluck Jonathan.
I'm loving the comments.
Goodluck Jonathan gave us an example of what true leadership should be. And I think Tinubu can borrow from that. His attitude.
He will not.
I know.
He has attained political acumen.
But the thing is this. The opposition can begin to prepare now. My only concern is, does the opposition have the financial muscle? Because it's more new. Politics in Nigeria.
Atiku is there.
Let me say this. Let me say this. In a free and fair election, you don't need money.
Of course,
Yes.
of course,
Yeah.
but
This
it's
is
a free and
but it's our election. Is it fair?
It's just like 2015 election. Nigerians rallied
Yes.
around
Buhari.
Buhari.
Yes.
Even though I can only say posterity will always be there for me. I never supported
I
Buhari.
didn't. Me, I did not. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him.
No, because one, this was actually my reason. One, a man who was out of what do you call it? Who was out of governance as head of state for over 30 years.
Yes.
And yearly we tell you that my cow is 150. My cow is 150. And each year,
It's not growing.
It's not growing.
It's not growing.
There is he was not a member of any board of any company. He no open what do you call it, a chingom.
He didn't go to school.
Shop, like
He didn't get certificates. I go to school.
So with that, I said no.
This man
He has
will
not attained any managerial skill. He doesn't have
But men
managerial
who are actually older or who were actually older in 2015, well, like they were still rallying on us. So me, if I can know this, and also these men do not actually know, it means we are doomed. And unfortunately, Nigeria became doomed.
What's your projection? What's your projection for 2027?
Well, I think the ADC will give APC a run for their money. Why do I think so? All they need to do is find a way to make Peter Obi accept to be vice to either Atiku or Kwakwanso.
Why is vice? People are not pushing for vice.
No. You know why?
The obedience will come for you.
No. Let them come. And I will explain to them. This is why. This is why. You see Obi? I am from the I'm from Delta, the Igbo speaking part of Delta.
Yeah.
But Obi at the moment does not have the clout to win Nigeria's presidential
What do you
election.
mean by clout?
Now let me tell you, is Obi popular in the north?
Yes.
How popular?
It's popular.
Is Obi as popular as Kwakwanso in the north?
But
is Obi as popular as Atiku Abubakar in the north?
But is Kwakwanso as popular as Obi in the east?
I will vote for Kwakwanso.
Okay.
Yeah, if Kwakwanso and Obi are I will vote for Kwakwanso.
If we are talking about prediction, please, President Bola Tinubu, let's have a free and fair election.
That's just it.
Bam.
That's just it.
All right. So to our
That's
viewers in the comment section, please let us know what you think about this political issue that's happening between the APC, the ADC, and INEC. I don't want to mention PDP. Well, PDP too.
Carry them along.
They are a party now. They are still a party. We can't even told you that their name will appear in the ballot.
Okay. All right. So moving on, we still on political issues. Let's talk about Nasir El-Rufai. So
the embattled man.
So currently he is in the ICPC custody in Abuja since April 2, 2026. The bail ruling date is April 14, 2026, and Justice Rilwan M. Ayikwa is the presiding judge. And the allegations is that is the ICPC case, corruption-related offenses during his tenure as Kaduna State governor. Then there's the separate. Do you know he has a case with ICPC and he has another case with DSS? So the case with DSS is 3-count charge filed on February 16, 2026, case number FHC ABJCR 99-2026. The allegation is unlawful interception of NSA Nuhu Ribadu's phone.
Can they substantiate?
But he used his mouth to say.
So, and El-Rufai allegedly admitted during his TV interview on February 13, 2026, you know. The next DSS hearing is April 10, 2026 at the Federal High Court in Abuja. And his defense counsel is Oluwole Iyamu, SAN. And clarification, let's clarify this. El-Rufai is not in DSS custody. He is now in ICPC, contrary to what social media, because people are saying he's still with DSS. No, please, he is now with the ICPC. So, what do you guys think? Because what I feel is that too much talk.
Is what I wanted to say. You see, there is a place I have read somewhere, I think in the scriptures, that a man that can bridle his tongue will be able to control his entire body. It's like a small road raider that controls the ship. You see, El-Rufai has no business mentioning that he tapped into that.
Like, why would you do that?
He had no business.
He doesn't have a good management.
Meanwhile, you are in the wrong side of the government by your name being removed from ministerial list. That is an open sign to you that you are not on our side. We are not on your side. Just stay on your own. And then you now put your mouth in government. You see, if there is anybody you shouldn't try to enter a fight with, it's the government. They have all apparatus. They have all apparatus to fight you. And that is where El-Rufai has found himself. And you see, the interesting thing about Nigeria is that the case may just be dragging. 4 years will pass. They will just be dragging.
Yeah.
See, MFLA.
No convictions.
Tinubu's first term is almost finishing.
No convictions, though.
Okay,
Continue sharing.
The case of El-Rufai, the case of El-Rufai, I can say that it's a personal vendetta. It's,
the power that be.
It's also the voice of Isaac.
The voice of Jacob carrying the body of Esau.
So one thing is, El-Rufai was released to bury his mom without court injunction.
Without court giving bail.
Without court giving bail. How do you justify that in a country?
Nigeria
somebody leaves without court
and then
announcement. So it shows that this is a case of somebody who is trying to bully somebody because you are not on our side. Just like one Adam Oshomole, the other says that once you join our party,
so you are shielded forever.
So we have, until we have institution that is stronger and bigger than individual. Nigeria will go nowhere.
We will continue going round
the circle.
Until
the president can submit, to the system that put him in, or through system that is governing Nigeria with. Nothing will happen, and it's total lawlessness. You know, I said something last year that no matter what you think, if El-Rufai is still alive, El-Rufai will still be relevant in 20 years to come.
Of course.
You cannot rule that. He's a crowd mover. I may not like his style, but the truth is, you cannot rule him out. And the truth is, he is facing these corruption charges because he's not in
the APC. Is it truth?
Was cases not brought against Akpabio? Was cases not brought against Adam Oshomole? Was Adam Oshomole up to now, Senator Adam Oshomole? Was it clear as governor of Edo State? Was it clear? There are so many people who are on the president's side who were actually not clear, neither by EFCC, ICPC, but they are still ruling today. It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt.
Okay, so before we move on, I want us to go back to the comment section because my people. I don't know about people. This from the comment section, but they're my people.
They are vexing.
So they are vexing, and the comments are marinated, and my body is sweating me.
Are justified.
Hey, so we're continuing. So we're still so we're starting from the Blessing CEO's case.
Okay.
So Classic Lumi says, "Will she refund all the money?" And Gaji said, "Ha ha 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 ha."
I laughed.
So Classic Lumi said, "Where is she going to even start from?" And Gaji said, "So now Gaji has moved to the AMVCA." He said, "Can YouTube be part of AMVCA?" So he's asking. So and I think we've answered that question. They should submit. Yes, so they should try and evolve.
African magic. See, and quality. YouTube, see, I think this
some YouTube movies have quality. Love in Every Word has quality.
See, their requirements. Okay, let me
hold that thought first.
If you're coming to my house, you obey my rule.
Come on.
You obey my rule.
Let's hold that thought.
I have a rule that you cannot wear slippers in my room. You cannot wear slippers. So if you come and say you want to wear slippers, so what does that mean? No.
So Gaji says, Gaji Play said,
off topic, you guys are really doing a good job. Well done.
Thank you. Clock it.
Well done, sir. No, that's not how we clock it here. Okay. Clock it. And you have to clock like that. That's how we clock it. So, somebody just joined the chat. Leo Issa 9241 says, now wow. I turn on my TV, NEPA take
Hey, you don't start again. These people. There's 5 people food last week. I saw somebody carrying food. I don't want to mention name. I don't want to mention name.
So he says, is NEPA against my life? Child, sorry.
They are against Nigeria.
They are against Nigeria.
They are against Nigeria.
The Minister of Electricity has moved. He has resigned.
He wants to forge ahead.
So,
political
power bank.
So, Daddy says, Mr. Guest, please, Ghana is there. Just pass through Badagry, you are there. And he goes on to say,
here we come.
He goes on to say, Nigeria is owned by the British government. If you don't know.
Can we stop that?
Yo, Issa says,
we have left these people since now. We have left these people since now.
El Salvador today. Go and watch. Go and watch
we have left these people now.
Can we stop
let's hold on.
Let's develop our point.
Okay.
So, Leo Issa says, for all I know, it feels like Nigeria is in one man's hand, and I wonder how over 250 million people are allowing this. Gaji places.
Jesus Christ.
And so when you talked about Northerners are good people, Gaji says yes, we are very, very good.
Hausa man.
Hausa. Igbos are good people.
I want people to be a good people.
No tribe will accommodate more than Yoruba.
Yes, we know now.
So Leo Issa says Tinubu could not meet Kwankwansu's demand, I beg. That is why it took them this long to align. Gadi says, first of all, shine your eyes. If somebody suddenly remembers you exist because of election, just know it's not love. It's temporary affection with expiration date.
And it's the second thought.
And, okay, sorry. Okay, the Nigerian, so he goes on to say, and the vice president visited him on his mom's burial. The vice president. So it said, and Gadi still continues to say, Nigerian election will now be like WWE. One go shout, change with no plan. One go promise heaven and earth. Another one will just stay quiet. Then boom, winner. Gadi goes on to say, Nigerian election be like what? Be like we need. Anyway, be like WWE. We need an Obafemi member.
I'm sure.
He says so, and the prayer sanctuary 247 said all this one no concern me. Now when Tinubu win 2027 election, everywhere go blur for everybody eye.
All right.
Sorry, I need to finish this. I'm so sorry. Let's just check the last two comments. And Leo Issa says Obafemi. And okay, let's go.
All right. I mean, thank you so much for sending your comments. They are sacrosanct as anything you can imagine on this show. It's very important. And also, you must let us know where you're reaching us from so that we can connect with you as much as we want to. We want to go on finance now. Let's go on a short break. By the time we arrive, we'll spill out business ideas that you can do in this hot season. Thank you for staying with us. We'll be right back.
Do you feel safe right now in Nigeria, considering the recent killings in Jos?
To be honest, I would say no. I don't feel safe at all. Considering the fact that one cannot easily say he wants to travel to eat on road without fear. You understand? This country has become something else.
It will help us to look for more security, because for us to travel now is very hard. We cannot travel to our country. From here to Benin is very hard. It should help us to look for more security that will be tight.
Nigeria is not more safe anymore. Not even me individually feeling safe, but generally, everybody, I'm speaking generally now, it's not safe anymore.
They should help us. They should look for something that they will do, that the country will be okay for us, so that we will not be afraid in the night or in the daytime.
Everybody working now, we are afraid of the kidnappers, afraid of unknown people, afraid of unknown gunmen, afraid of even touts.
Yeah, why not? I feel safe. Wherever I go, I feel safe. In as much I have my God with me, and I never leave him for once.
The recently killings that happened in Jos, not only in Jos, but all over the country. All over the country. I'm not happy. Personally, I'm not happy. The government do something. Though they are trying, but let them try more. And let them tell themselves truth. Let the leaders tell themselves truth.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further. We got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68000168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos. Are you
Welcome back. The hardship in Nigeria has become even more intense since the existence of Iran war, and we seem to be having the heat more because guess what? We weren't prepared for it. There wasn't any cushion, arrangement to, whatsoever to cushion the effect of how we are going to scale through this season and time. And I kind of feel like that is why this particular part is very essential. Because you cannot afford to, you as a brand, as a company, cannot afford to have so many people when you can easily do some of these skills yourself. That is why I feel like we took it upon ourselves to be, to be good citizens to you, so that we can come advise you on what to do if you're at the crossroad of your business and you just need more. And there are skills here that they are going to be spewed anyway. So who has anything for us at all?
I think.
So why are you pointing?
So
fingers?
you see, one thing about managing business, you
Yeah.
don't need too many tools. You just need to have a system that works for you. And if you don't have a system in Nigeria, you are actually driving your business to death. And this is why. You are a one-man business owner. You are the procurement person. You are the one who is on your social network. You are the one who is calling the rider. You are yes. And the truth is, if you don't do it that way, you won't make enough profit to be able to establish the business well and then begin to employ people later.
Even stay afloat,
Yes. If you try not to do that, your business will die.
Yeah.
And you'll be wondering, where my money don't enter. So number one is have a structure. What is my business set out to do? Your daily task. You see, one of the problems we have in Nigeria is that people just go into business, they don't know what it means to be in business. They do calculations of their profits. They don't even add money for 2 seconds call or 3 seconds call. You just do your calculation and just say, okay, let me just do 5% profit. And at the end of the day, the profit you are getting is not what it should be. But there are applications. There are applications that are helping people to manage businesses. Set tasks so that you'll be able to meet your task. Like Notion is one of them. Once you can set it up and say, okay, this is the direction I want my business to go. What time do I procure? These applications, they are built in a way to even remind you. Let me say I supplied you a cream. And I know that this cream will last. No, money is not product.
You know she's the baddie here. That's why he's saying cream. You don't want cream. Skincare.
Okay, I supply you hair.
Now you're talking.
And I should be able to know that, okay, this hair, she would need oil to take care of the hair. Okay, if I sell an oil to you this month, when is that oil likely going to finish?
That can help me plan my copy, marketing copy that I will send to you. So I know that this oil I've sent to you can finish in 2 months. My app has helped me to program it. That 2 months, the app is allowing me to send Erica a message to tell her that there is still oil to buy. And then she remembers, oh, my oil is running out. She buys from you. Those are strategies that people in business can put in place to help them manage business. And you now find that you can sleep well. Because because you're tracking. If you get your records right, and the truth is AI has made all of these things easy. You can use AI to write advert copy. You can use AI to do promotion. You can use AI to create image. Just snap that in and tell the AI what you want. And
instruction.
It gives it to you.
ChatGPT is more than just asking to write something. And also, business owner is actually not time to be lavish. Being prudent is a good business strategy.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. You
good
can't,
business skill.
You can't. It's totally ungodly to have a $5 million business and you want to go and use iPhone 17.
But wait, how would they know that my business is thriving?
You don't fake it.
You don't. Yes, no.
You make
in business,
it.
In business, you don't fake it.
You live in your reality. If you don't live in your reality, you will eat not only
your profit. You will eat the capital.
You will also be eating the air you put on your the straight bone. Start eating them. So please, you have to be more
frugal.
Yes, please be. Also when you are doing business this time around, don't just if one item leaves your shop now, go and replace.
Yes.
If you don't replace, tomorrow the money will jump, and you struggle to really stay afloat. Yes. So be prudent. Use your sense very well, and know when to buy something. It's not a time to live lavish lifestyle. It's not a time you've arrived. Don't worry, you will arrive later. Nigeria will be better. When Nigeria better, then you can live your reality. Your baby girl like a body. You can live your body like Erica. So it's business. Please don't please anybody also. Don't please anybody. And I saw somebody that said no credit anymore because of Nigeria's situation in my area. So you don't say to Onigbe, sorry, Yoruba say,
yes, exactly.
So people have questions. People have questions in the comments. So Leo Issa says, can you do pure water business? Can you start a pure water business without branding?
You're committing a crime. You're committing a crime.
And then Dribble XP3R says, I have 10,000 naira and I want to start a small business. What kind of business can I start with this amount? Please help me with ideas.
Well, with that money, there are some businesses you can start. It doesn't have to be with.
We have mentioned one before.
You can't. See.
You can do Zobo.
Also, there are
Zobo.
services you can render.
You can do Zobo.
But then with the way our electricity is now,
Zobo will serve.
But one thing is, let's be realistic. This is 10,000 naira, not $10,000. So if you have 10,000 naira, please go and borrow more from family.
No, I personally think.
Go and borrow more from family.
I agree, but I personally think that if you cannot buy items because of the money, you can offer services.
You can offer services.
Yes, and there's some services that do not really need capital. You just need that 10,000 can be for logistics. You know that you are getting the money back. And
can I advise?
There's somebody that actually
go and buy data. Buy data on your phone, and go and learn how to do drop shipping. You have a number of people that look at your status. You have people who chat you, who you spend time with chatting. Go and look for what. Ask them what they like. This Easter, have they bought clothes? If it's wristwatch that somebody is saying he wants to buy, offer an image of that wristwatch.
Maybe chicken also. Somebody wants to buy.
Yes, Yes, you can link up with Paliagro. Paliagro can give you chicken. You can buy the chicken in large. That 10,000 can buy in Paliagro can buy a good sum of chicken, and then you can share it.
Where's Paliagro?
No, that it's an agro business.
It's an agro business.
Yes.
I need to
invest.
You need to sign up. You need to sign up.
A long thing.
You need to sign up.
This one
on a straight line.
On a straight line. Let me tell you why.
Do you know how much a crate of egg is?
This is my forte.
Oh, God of
Come on. See, now this one like this, I am part of them, so that's why I can categorically tell you what you are missing. You can easily just be an affiliate marketer. You don't need no money. In fact, this 10,000 you are having is too much.
You keep it in your pocket.
Keep it. Just have data.
Yeah.
Once you open your affiliate marketing interface, your own account, you see the items there. You join them. When you join them, you sell those items. They can give you.
They will be paying you money as you sell it.
I'm a billionaire in the making.
Sign up. Sign up.
So we're running out of time. So let me just run through the remaining of the comments. So Leo Issa says, today my person took a flight from Benin. Took a flight to Benin and paid 300,000 naira for a one-way ticket.
Just to
one-way ticket, not be business class. So God I beg. So okay. The Dribble X3 says the question is, what is the rule of money for the man wearing blue? I think you'll come back and answer that question. Daniel Emmanuel says, without brand, so I think Daniel Emmanuel was replying to Leo Issa, without branding care, pirated pure water business. So Leo Issa now says, buy fairly used coiling iron, buy nylon, and get boiled water with strainer.
No. That water needs to be. You need to register on that.
Of course, you cannot sell a sachet water.
You must get to your facility.
And Daniel Emmanuel says, in our Nigeria of today, 10,000 naira can't start anything.
It can't.
And then
buy data.
J2 Empires Entertainment says, which business can I start with 100,000 naira? You know what? This segment is over, but then hold that thought. We'll be back next week Saturday, same time, and we'll tell you what to do.
Definitely,
we'll tell you what to do. Don't worry.
It's been an amazing time right here, and I've had lots of fun. But I think we need to see what's going on in the sports arena. We need to also get involved outside the economy. Let's know what sport is saying. Betting and also projection and
people are cashing out.
They are cashing out.
They are cashing out.
If you still want to learn how to make money,
make sure you are 18. No.
Yes. If you still really want to know how to
make money, burn your finger.
Might want to need this segment we are going into right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
As we all know that the war between the Americans and the Iran is happening, we are all here to know that it's going to affect us because we depend on importation of what you call it, crude oil.
We need to give Dangote crude oil so that he can produce for us. We can't keep doing this to this man. Let's give him this crude oil. What do you think?
The government
Let's give him.
The government is trying.
Let them give him the. Why are they holding the oil? Why is NNPC holding the oil? Let them give it to him.
Which
now.
NNPC is holding?
They should give it to him.
It's so painful. It should not offend you anymore.
That the government is doing as this much, and somebody will be misleading, be it the leaders here, the citizen, and the general public worldwide, that the government is not working.
How does international crisis, how does it concern us? As Nigerians are suffering. The price of food going up. Even fuel price going up. What is going on? I don't understand.
This crisis you are talking about is everywhere. It's a global thing. It is not particularly to Nigeria or whether it's everywhere.
Everybody.
So the world is affected. Now, if Joe Faka will
Mr. Speaker, this is where the problem lies. That is where the problem is. I'm coming somewhere. Nigeria now has a large refinery owned by a businessman called Aliko Dangote. What?
Very good friend of mine, Dangote, solving the problem of this country in accordance with the policy of the government.
Please let me finish. So as I was saying, we have the largest refinery owned by Aliko Dangote, but the refinery has not been able to receive enough crude oil locally to produce all the petrol Nigerians need.
Hello?
Dangote, get the fuel.
God bless you.
Let Dangote get the fuel.
Help me welcome Wasila Kode.
Adi èṣù, adi wàhálà tó rírí, torí pé jẹ́jẹ́ ló jókòó. Ó ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti fọwọ́ kan nínú ilé. Má bẹ̀ mi dánwò ẹ̀wò mọ́ o, ọjọ́ tó bá tún nu ọmọ mi, màá ná ẹ̀ fresh.
While we were filming, that was when the title came out. He just called me, that Ayolaya, God bless him for me. He just said, Wasila, can you title film, you know? Money. Fikayomi. When it was Fikayomi. No. I have an idea. I said, okay, what's it? And I said, Torit, yeah. I said, wow, everybody, the crew, Media for me, Marty, they were like, oh, very nice, fantastic. So that was how we came about the title, Torit, yeah.
Let's go to production. What does it mean to be a good producer?
If you see me on movies, when I'm producing, because it's what we are showcasing to the world.
Yes. And
when there is any slight mistake, it affects all of the job. So for you to be a good producer, it's not about how much money you're bringing to the industry. It's about you getting capable hands. If you watch Torit, the director is Muideen S. Ainde. He's a top-notch, a well-reckoned, brilliant director.
If you want to be ẹrú náà ni wọ́n. Nítorí ẹ̀ náà ni mo ṣe ń treat wọn bí ẹrú.
Torit is actually pointing at our men. Ayolaya already had a steady relationship, but he won't let go of me. I got pregnant in the process. Instead of him to choose a woman that got pregnant for him and marry her, he abandoned me, telling me that
you were hot-tempered. That was one of
that. And what kind of woman did he end up with?
Hot-tempered. I don't know, maybe I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, I've not really seen you been featured on cinematic movie. Is there a reason to that?
My sister, when it is time, they will call me. But I've got to feature in some. One is like 2 is coming this year that I featured. Yes, I've done couples of cinema jobs, but like they should put you on it like Sublead. I've not got the opportunity, and you need to understand that our industry is click yo.
Méjì ló bọ̀ lẹ́yìn eléyìí tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, tètè gbára dúró fún customer. Kó grab oríire tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí.
Yeah, when it has to do with my job, I feel honored and happy, to come out and defend what I call a career.
Are you a content creator, podcaster, voiceover artist, or show producer in need of a studio space or equipment for your project? Then look no further, we got you covered. With the very best of equipment and studio spaces at the most affordable rates you can ever imagine. For further inquiries, call 081-8236-4120 or you can call 070-68000168 or visit our head office at number 12 Old Olowara Road, Ojodu Berger, Lagos.
Hello everybody, it's Sports on the Rundown. We've got news for you, we've got things to talk about, things ranging from the world stage, down to the windows, down to the things that players do that are just so out of touch with football of these days. We've got fellow people here, things that we need to outline, things that we need
crazy things.
Yeah, things that we need to really trash, and it's quite, I won't say mysterious, because back in the day these were things that were unheard of, right? And now we've got little children playing football and acting like little kids on the field, right?
For real.
It's sports on the rundown.
It's actually crazy the thing you said. We've got little kids playing football right now, because looking at sports generally, especially the biggest stage in football, that's the World Cup. And crazy things, crazy knockouts or disqualifications have been happening or has happened over the week, and it's quite crazy. Looking at Italy, for example, it's really crazy. Italy crashing out of the World Cup 2 times in a row. It's really crazy, and I think they are 4-time World Cup winner.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
In 2006.
Yeah, it's actually crazy them crashing out just like that.
The crazy thing is that the last time they did not qualify, the last time they did not qualify was 1958, right? And then from 1958 they went down to 2016, and then from 2016 instead becoming a crash down, from 2016 down to 2022 down to 2026, and just been a crash since then on.
The last time Italy were in the World Cup qualifier game, Balotelli
was
still there.
Like
that was when Kelly beat Suarez.
That was why he said, now we have kids.
We have kids playing
because
football now.
They were men.
Generation now that they've not even seen their country on the world
We have people that we are so devastating. Like when you hear their names, like when they're coming out from the tunnel, and you hear their names, so you see them in the tunnel, you see your opponent in the tunnel.
You see legends.
You get that shiver that this is not going to be a child's play.
And actually, speaking of the World Cup, when we are talking about the greatest teams or national teams, Italy is one of them. I think they are 4 World Cups.
Italy, yeah.
And
Italy
they are just one.
Italy's top 6 in the world.
It's not even, to me, it's not top 6. To me, it's like top 2 or top 3. Because they are just
with the likes of
because it's only wait now. When we are talking of World Cup winners,
not in the last 5 years. I'm not top 2 anything.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. I'm talking about generally, yeah. Because when you're looking at the World Cup, yeah, they have 4 World Cups, right? They are just 1 World Cup behind Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil has they have what's it called, 5 World Cups, World Cup trophies. Because talking about greatness, Italy is one of the greats. And look at their last disqualification. Look at the team that disqualified them. Bosnia. It's really crazy.
Teams that are unheard,
losing to penalties.
Teams that are unheard of. And you look at if you look at it from their first letdown, it was Sweden. It was North Macedonia.
Exactly.
And then it's Bosnia. Bosnia. What are the teams that are destroying these people?
Like seriously,
1-0.
Just like Nigeria's case also. Is like I said before, the first time we were here, I said it's also down to administration. Italy's administration is rubbish. Syria.
See, that brings me to this talk. Now look at what had happened. Like when they crashed out of the World Cup, Gattuso, Piam, Buffon resigned as a part of federation. This thing. All of them are just resigning.
Roberto Baggio said
even Gravinia left. Do you understand?
Like it's really crazy.
They felt, I think, and these are people that gave their all during their time.
So I feel like there's a problem with the administration, and I think it's something.
And I'm also tired of European countries saying that African countries or like South American countries should not be in the World Cup. Like, why would Gattuso be coming out to say that a country like you have to qualify? If you qualify for your own merit, nobody's going to.
I think Gattuso's Gary is too much.
And at the point, at the time when even FIFA is even creating more teams.
It has been increased 48 teams.
And I think you cannot qualify now. You are rubbish. Just
if you look at it in the top 50, in the top 15, the world stage, right? There are a lot of letdowns from the top 50. We'll talk about Europe. We'll talk about even Africa, where Nigeria failed to qualify, and about 10 African teams qualified, and Nigeria, which is supposed to be the giant of Africa, right? Failed to qualify. And then we have Italy, who is top there in Europe, failing to qualify. We have Denmark, right? Even Lewandowski,
Poland.
Yes, like, do you understand?
That one is really painful actually.
It's honestly painful. Like Lewandowski failed to qualify. If you watch that match, it was so devastating because because I pictured the match Barcelona played. I pictured the last Champions League Barcelona played, right, against Newcastle, right, exactly. And I saw Lewandowski's. I saw how he played, his performance, right, and then I likened it to what they played at this playoff, and it was something to cry about. I mean,
one man cannot do it also.
Yes, one man cannot do it obviously, but it was something to cry about, because if you looked at the match, if you watch the match, you see that Lewandowski put his all in that match, and he felt like crying. But you know that thing where a grown man really cannot start crying on world stage like that.
It's not possible. Ronaldo cried, Buffon cried. I mean, he cried on his last World Cup appearance. So I mean,
no, the rest that cried went so far that it was so devastating to lose. So it's understandable to cry.
I was saying,
but you're just starting.
Italy is not. They don't want to move. Like European football has evolved
beyond
where they were like 20 years ago. They don't want to move forward. If you look at the federation, they are still on this. Even the defensive pattern they are still trying to follow. They can't even meet up. This is they're defending against Israel in 2022.
Yeah,
it's really crazy.
Two goals, and then we have the fact that chances are always created for the attack team, and there are no chances conversion. This is the exact same thing that's happened since 2016. No chances conversion since 2016. It's 1-0 loss. It's 1-0 loss again in 2022. Exactly, and then they manage, even with a 10-man team, right? After the red card in first half, and they struggled and got a 1-1. You would think that 1-1, okay, these guys are coming back. There's going to be a good high conversion rate. And then they ended up losing 4-1 to penalties.
I mean, what were they even thinking to Bosnia?
It's really crazy.
They struggled to get to penalties. And they were like trying to rely only on Donnarumma. Like, you have a good keeper, fine. Who's going to take the penalties?
Exactly. Donnarumma is not going to play the penalties now. He's not going to take the penalties.
I mean, if we had people like Buffon there, Buffon used to take penalties.
Even if Buffon is there, who is going to? They had
if you cannot,
they had Locatelli, they had Baggio. They had
if you cannot take a good penalty and convert your goals, bro, there's nothing the keeper can do. So now this takes me to this particular issue, going on with Brazil international team and Neymar. There was a video online, showing Neymar crying, like not really crying, but in quotes, saying that he wants to go to the World Cup, and then Ancelotti should, take him to the World Cup. And like, I feel like he's not part of the squad here. I feel like Neymar would have a very huge effect or positive effect in the Brazilian team if he's taken to the World Cup. If they take Neymar to the World Cup, what do you think?
Just for him being in the team alone.
Injury has spoiled the guy's life. Quite all right. I won't lie. Injury has spoiled his life. But the Neymar effect is the captain. I feel like if Neymar is on the pitch,
I think it's just like you're saying, the Neymar effect. It is with every top player. Every top player that has had that World Cup experience, their effect on the team is very, very good. And I'll liken it to Ronaldo. Right? Ronaldo just came out from injury. And he just played with Al Nasser just yesterday.
He scored a goal.
Even if he's injured, they will still carry him.
Do you understand? Like, his effect. He just came out from injury. He's not properly healed, in my opinion, right? But then the moment he came on stage, the presence alone, yes, the presence alone brought Al Nasser back to life. And their winning goal was Ronaldo. Do you understand? And it's because of the effect. So I think as much as
Neymar,
as much as this guy, Ancelotti doesn't want to bring Neymar in, age and all, yes, he should be considered. Even if he just be a representative from the bench, even if he could be a sort of assistant coach, like Ronaldo used to be.
Apart from that, I feel like Ancelotti himself is this kind of coach that,
what he wants.
My own I go do. Don't get that kind of thing.
And it has worked out for him all this while.
Actually, but you can't keep doing the same thing like over and over again, bro. You have to change at least. You have to change. You have to be flexible. I think we talked about this.
We talked about this with Pep Guardiola and
you have to be flexible.
Truth be told, we do not need that lagging now in the kind of football that the world is playing.
You have a point though.
The young bloods that are playing football now don't need someone that will drag them behind. They don't need someone that his presence will take over the whole pitch. They don't need someone that to look like they are dependent on.
But they also need someone to rely on to give them
no doubt,
like the authority, like the authority.
But I feel like Nyema's presence, which is if you've taken notes, his presence always comes with that thing that everybody wants to give him the ball. Do you understand? Everybody wants to pass the ball to Nyema.
What can Nyema do?
What can Nyema do? Do you understand? And we do not need that kind of presence in the kind of football the world is playing today. Everybody needs to play their part. Everybody doesn't need to depend on
one single player.
It happened with Manchester United when Cristiano Ronaldo came back. Everybody was in a sense depending on him.
But
he performed. Not everybody can perform.
Neymar can perform.
No, not everybody
you cannot
can
compare
perform.
Neymar to, because they don't play the same wing yet. Neymar is a winger and Cristiano Ronaldo. The funny thing is, diversity is here. Cristiano Ronaldo is a proper top striker, like a top man.
Yeah.
So you can't compare. Neymar would want to perform.
Can Neymar make those runs again?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Understand? Can he make those runs?
And Cristiano Ronaldo, for example,
he doesn't need to make those runs.
Just give him tapping.
Do you understand? So if you're depending on Ronaldo to finish, it's understandable. Given the position
that kind
he
of thing.
But you cannot be depending on Neymar to finish because Neymar cannot make those runs anymore.
He can only create chances.
They are more strenuous defenders now. That when they see Neymar's presence, they'll give him. Yes, they'll give him. He's prone to more injuries now even than before.
Actually, well said. And let's know your thoughts in the comment section. This World Cup of a thing. I have my own favorites, to win the World Cup. But yeah, don't worry, we'll get there. So let's know in the comment section who you think would win the World Cup, because I feel like it's it's a battle. I don't know the word to use. Or survival of the fittest. Have you seen France's bench?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Alone.
No, leave France alone. Look at Spain. They have squad 1, squad 2, squad 3, and those 3 squads can face anything.
So many big.
So let's know what you think in the comment section. Based on the facts, based on all these squads and the performances.
Yeah.
And moving forward, today we have crucial.
Two big matches. In fact,
we have big matches. We have the FA Cup and we have the La Liga matches, right? Whereby we have Liverpool facing Manchester City again, Arsenal facing Southampton, and Chelsea facing Porto. What do you think?
No, I think it's a go for Arsenal to start with.
Do you think Arsenal will beat Southampton? Because Southampton is sounding like this small thing, but when it comes to
the Premier League,
Cup,
exactly.
This one is not Premier League. This is FA Cup.
Even like English football in general, you can't always say it's going to go one way.
I feel like
people thought Arsenal was going to beat City in the finals.
Right.
Actually,
it's always been that issue with big teams. Big teams have ordeals with big teams, and then it's easier to
go against smaller teams.
Smaller teams, And I think it is this. I think what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, because when I liken it to what Italy did to lose to Bosnia. When it was announced that they were no longer playing Wales, that was they rejoicing.
Why you?
Do you understand?
They rejoicing.
They felt like
Bosnia will be a walk over.
This one is a.
And then, so I think I understand what you're saying when you say Arsenal might not have it easy. Do you get? Arsenal might come and Southampton will just be.
Even Barcelona is also facing Atletico.
Yeah, Barcelona is facing Atletico Madrid.
I feel Atletico Madrid is going to do Real the favor that they need. They are 6 points behind. They are 5 points behind Barcelona.
Yeah. Do you know that their focus wouldn't be on La Liga again? Their focus now is on Copa del Rey and also the Champions League. So I feel like there will be a lot of rotation with Atletico Madrid.
Their team members.
Yeah, with the match they are going to play today, there'll be a lot of rotations because they won't really put their energy. But for Barcelona, they would. I feel like they will put more energy because they're in the title race too.
Yes, they are.
And any slight mistake, Madrid will just carry Bajaj. They don't move. So there shouldn't be any slight mistake. I feel like that match, I'm expecting nothing less than 3 goals or more. Atletico Madrid versus
La Liga Classic.
Yes.
Yeah, and also for the FA Cup, Manchester City, Liverpool, I'm not expecting anything less than 3 goals too.
3 goals.
Like over 3.5. Let's say over 3.5. Right. Also Chelsea match, I'm not expecting.
Come and hold you. All these 3.5 you are calling.
Yes, for real. Bet wisely, but I'm not bet wisely, but for real, if I would place a bet on these matches, I think I'll put everybody over 1.5. I believe so. Over 1.5. For me.
Liverpool coming to spoil your game with only one
goal. So let's know your thoughts in the comment section, and let's know your predictions. You know, drop your opinions. Let's know who you think would scale through, who you think will win, and the number of goals that you're expecting. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us for more. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Do you feel safe right now in Nigeria, considering the recent killings in Jos?
To be honest, I would say no. I don't feel safe at all. Considering the fact that one cannot easily say he wants to travel to east on road without fear. You understand? This country has become something else.
It will help us to look for more security, because for us to travel now is very hard. We cannot travel to our country. From here to Benin is very hard. It should help us to look for more security that will be tight.
Nigeria is not more safe anymore. Not even me individually feeling safe, but generally, everybody, I'm speaking generally now, it's not safe anymore.
They should help us. They should look for something that they will do, that the country will be okay for us, so that we will not be afraid in the night or in the daytime.
Everybody working now, we are afraid of the kidnappers, afraid of unknown people, afraid of unknown gunmen, afraid of even touts.
Yeah, why not? I feel safe. Wherever I go, I feel safe. In as much as I have my God with me, and I never leave him for once.
The recently killings that happened in Jos, not only in Jos, but all over the country. All over the country. I'm not happy. Personally, I'm not happy. The government do something. Though they are trying, but let them try more. And let them tell themselves truth. Let the leaders tell themselves truth.
Hi guys, my name is Rebecca and I'm a performing artist, a songwriter, and I'm just a very somebody anyhow, someone, yeah. I'll put this shoe and stone the person that is asking me this question. Who are my big three? Weezy, Burna Boy, and Davido. I'm Rebecca, big four, fantastic four. Ha! No! Sir! No! Where does Olamide stand? He's standing on the solid rock. Oh. Whoa, see, guys, my big four. Weezy, Olamide, Davido, Burna Boy, I love all of them and I listen to their songs. Hi, ma cover me ejo. Ṣàánú mi.
Like say I done decrease. Kilo a day why I done this shit. I'm missing a man in distress. Darling, but you cannot see me low. See, I no go wait for you local. See your body not the issue. Yeah. If I don't see money, tell me who go be my baby. When the Kaluba go show, you go surgery. And when the money no they show, you go run and leave me. Oh, allow shadow me, yeah. Make I know they see all the ones we go scatter me for hand, we go destroy my tears. Ooh, somebody call the popo, cause my feelings done they commode. Me I know go. If I give you my time, you go know. See I wish, yes I wish, that my dreams can't man go. Oh, cinnamon, cinnamon, kill man go. Yeah, yeah. Hey, my baby, you should know I want you. You know me and I need you. Oh, what I think about you. Oh, if money no day, say you go sleep, my baby. I'ma say you go sleep. If money no day, say you go sleep, my baby. Money really got for the pocket to come on. Yeah, you should be the one that I need, my dear. I've been waiting, please. Oh, no. Hey, one puff with the guys, and I believe, say, condom, no be rice, now I will do raw.
Welcome back, and this is Social Media Buzz. That phenomenal artist you just saw is Rebecca. She featured on Next My Cup. Yes, and she had a cipher. A little bit about her. Rebecca Chinonso Arinola is a gifted Nigerian musician who has garnered widespread recognition through her captivating Instagram freestyle videos. Official page became a platform for showcasing these mesmerizing performances. One of our freestyles, Bull, featuring Collie, went viral and received immense attention, even earning reposts from renowned celebrities in Nigeria music industry. Rebecca, an ambition and also promising female vocalist, has created astonishing tracks such as Uncensored, Cinderella, and Ex-Boyfriend. I need to know that song. I will never go back to my ex. Yeah, exactly. With numerous surprises in store for our devoted fans, Rebecca's musical journey has only just begun. And yes, we had on the Cypher show. Yeah. Next My Cup. I think it's an amazing show, and also she's an amazing person as well.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm sure that you must have been seeing this person with us since morning. We have a guest. His name is Eniola Daniel. He's a public analyst, a media consultant, a brand strategist, and also a multimedia journalist with The Guardian. You are welcome on the show on Social Media Buzz. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Yes, like we usually do it, Social Media Buzz, where we get to hear from people on a particular topic and or discussion. So over time, we saw on social media, we saw a video of some funny videos actually of someone. They were Nigerians flogging rain. I think they were praying and they want to miraculously get attention from God, and they began to flog the floor for whatever reason it may be. The video is up there, and I find it very hilarious, funny, and ridiculous, by the way. But I don't know, the Christendom, the religious discussion we've often had here has really shed more light on how believable people can be. And they have really centered their attention, their hope. It's like they're not focusing on God now. They're focusing on the pastor, the reverend, the leader in the church. So whatever. The last time there was a man who asked his member to go build Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
And they all donated. The money nights. So they come today. The day finally arrived, they said there was going to be flood.
In dry season?
Yes, in dry season. Imagine. It wasn't even in August. So they
no.
all
Go buy
flooded.
Second Noah.
Yes.
Go buy
So before the flood came, they all flooded there and they took their inhabitants, everything, they went. So Now, I'm just why are we this way in Africa now? In Africa, because it's not just a Nigeria thing.
Okay,
It's an African
I can come in here, being that in my life, I've spent majority of my life, a large amount of my life in the church. My father was an Anglican priest, so
I'm a pastor.
I have very good understanding
He
of
knows
what it
Bible
is. So,
back and forth.
you see what we are seeing here is just a signal of what our people have become. People don't read. People don't go for information. The Bible categorically states that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Now they are God's people. That's number one thing that you have to even understand. They are God's people, my people. But they still perish. And perishing means perish. It's not like God is trying to say something in parable. So these people lack knowledge. There is no amount. You see some demons. You only have authority over them because you have Jesus. You can't flog demons out by Cain. Why did Jesus not take Cain to the madman and gatherer and say, let me flog him? If by the time I flog him, the demon will leave him.
Again, you
yes, it's not scriptural.
You cannot flog the devil away.
Yes.
And also you cannot stone the devil to death.
Of course. He's a spirit.
But in the Bible, Philippians chapter 3 verse 10.
Take me
yes,
to church.
Please.
Take me to church.
Says that I may know him. And the power of his resurrection.
Yes.
That
and we are in Easter.
It means personal. So this guy flogging rain, flogging eating grass, they don't know God.
Yes.
They don't know God. And that is power of reading also.
Yes.
They don't know God. If you know God, you not be flogging that I may know him. It means that you won't know God through your pastor.
Of course.
You won't know God through anybody.
Yes.
It's a personal
experience.
All right.
They don't know God.
All right, we've got some comments on Twitter. They are quite hilarious, trust me. Kelechi Kamsmia. Religious is one of our biggest problems in Nigeria. Then another person says, I want to confess, now me swear for Nigerians. That is Desmond Diddy Boy. Then Melanine _Muse said, can you help me flog my account balance so it can rise by 6 figures? I'm also, please help me flog down my account balance. Then somebody else said, K_Fesh and Bespoke, Oyinbo they explore moon right now. While these ones they flog their enemies till them they die. Then it is Sugochukwu, even the Oyinbo that brought this religious to us. No do reach us again. Then moving for a real diplomat says, which enemy passed our government? They should go to House of Rep to flog them now.
I didn't lie.
Then Da Vinci Sounds _ says religious is good, but when people practice it without common sense, this is the result. Then Oba Web 3 says the enemy has succeeded. So baby says this country go be comedy station forever. Then lastly I am _Cody says better for Lord Lugard. Lord Lugard since is the vice
God.
That man never rests when he
He
dreams.
cannot rest.
He never rests.
Nigerians will not let him rest.
But again, Nigerians should understand. It's also boils down to reading. One thing is we keep saying that Oyinbo brought Christianity to us. It's a lie.
Yeah.
Christianity mostly started in Africa. Go and read history.
Yes. The Ethiopian Union. The Ethiopian Union brought it in here.
In part of Europe, they were pagans. Why Africa were Christian before them?
The Ethiopian Union brought it in here.
Christianity actually spread from part of Africa to most of European countries.
Yes.
So we should get that right.
All right, we're moving on.
We've been having Christ, and Christ has been here for
yes, and it's even Easter.
Yeah,
it's Easter. Moving forward, a Nigerian man has dragged his wife to Akwa Ibom State High Court over paternity of their third child. According to Akwa Ibom journalist and judicial reporter Harrison Asian, the petitioner is seeking to establish the paternity of the 2-year-old girl because he suspects his wife's pastor is the biological father of the
religion
child.
again.
Oh God.
Again.
Religion again. Religion again.
How do we sensitize
I think you should remove religion out of it. People who are not
you know your pastor.
No, see.
You people are always looking for a way to name the pastor.
See.
Name the pastor.
But he's a pastor. I think
the report has that one out of Nigerian women.
Here, we are using what's here. Is a pastor.
Yeah. No. It's a problem.
One out of how many? You say one out of. I want to know. I want to get that statistic right.
There are so many people who are not even fathered by this. Just
all right. I still think that.
Yes.
So
this is a serious matter.
All right. We've got some comments here. OkoCC_18 says one pastor on the chop my neighbor low-key.
You say?
Wow.
Inside our estate. Then Experience Eagle says any married couple will never do DNA. On our girlfriend and boyfriend, there's two bio. Let DNA lead. Then Dotun Fagbemi says let him swear he never cheated first.
Bam.
Then Richard Vic 5000 says sadly 80% of fraternity fraud now pastors get the children.
No, I disagree. I disagree with that.
Official says yeah, pastor. Then Ahmed Destiny Odonwa says daddy in the Lord. Someone play me worship by Asake. Then evangelist _best man says my own is if the so-called wife actually leaves home and pretends to go to work only to go meet pastor in a hotel, how come the man is still referring to her as his wife? Why not throw her out? Then lastly, Repair Fruit says people just they waste money on DNA. One cola nut and snap. And this voodoo in marriage. And that's all we have for you on social media, boss. It's going to be a wrap now. If you still want to have comment whatsoever, please drop it in the comment section. We'll be willing to comment and respond to you judiciously. Thank you so much for joining us. This is still the rundown. My name is Omra Adebayo and
I'm Erica John.
I am William Soso.
And our pretty guest.
Eniola Daniel. No, as President Eniola Daniel.
Bam. Thank you so much for joining us.
We are looking for
until next Saturday. Stay tuned.
Don't forget to clock it.
As we all know that the war between the Americans and the Iran is happening, we are all here to know that it's going to affect us because we depend on importation of what you call it, crude oil.
We need to give Dangote crude oil so that he can produce for us. We can't keep doing this to this man. Let's give him this crude oil. What do you think?
The government
Let's give him.
The government is trying.
Let them give him the why are they holding the oil? Why is NNPC holding the oil? Let them give it to him.
Which
now.
NNPC is holding
They should give it to him.
It's so painful. It should not pain you anymore. That the government is doing as this much, and somebody will be misleading, be it the leaders here, the citizen, and the general public worldwide, that the government is not working.